Hi, it's Erin. I'm here with These Arms Are Snakes, and we are going to have a little chat. Talk about a little bit about, where you're from. You're from Seattle.
We live here. Yeah, we do.
So if your fans wanted to find you, the paparazzi wanted to, stalk you or whatever, where would they be able to find you?
Well, it's a tricky question. Where would they find us? Probably at the Broadway Bar and Grill on Broadway. Or where else do we like to hang out? We like to hang out at Neighbors, big gay dance club.
Yeah, the Lusty Lady.
Yeah, we hang out there. And then our practice space, which you can find us there a lot too.
Where are your favorite hangouts? Your favorite restaurants, boutiques, whatever?
I guess in all honesty, we're partial to a place called Clever Duns. Good friends there. So it's kind of low key. It's close to a lot of us, and so we hang out there.
Bimbo's restaurant and Cha Cha Bar.
Chris and I work there, so we bartend and
be
do
able
all.
to find us there.
Yeah.
You work at the Cha Cha Bar.
Any given night, probably either him or I are there. Yeah.
Either hung over the bar or behind it, one of the two. So
cheap drinks.
Yeah.
And as far as like food goes, I don't know. What do you like to eat? I like in the bowl. In the bowl.
I really like Honey Hole. They have great vegetarian BLTs.
Since I heard your name, I've been curious. Who came up with it? What does it mean? Does it relate to your music at all?
Our guitar player came up with it. I wasn't in the band at the time, but I heard the name and I really liked it. Yeah. I want to come up with something witty for it, but there's really not a lot of meaning. I think it's all about imagery, and that's something I liked about it. It's got kind of a William S. Burroughs kind of sound to it, and I don't know. There's not a lot of meaning to it. I guess it's over interpretation. It's kind of ridiculous, and I like that idea for the juxtaposition of being serious but unserious also.
What are your influences for your music? How would you describe your music?
It's really broad. We all listen to different things. We have kind of a common bond as far as music and what we like, and what we, I guess, go for. But we don't, we practice. We don't set out going like, we're going to write a song like this. We just kind of write, and that things happen. Like Steve will, be listening to Motown, and Brian will be listening to stoner rock, and like Brian will be listening to Third Eye Blind.
It really does. Like that's a great. Yeah,
it really varies, but. I don't think it has a whole lot. I mean, I guess it would have a little influence in what we do, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like, I think, I feel like this record we just recorded, there's a lot of homages to other bands and, like, kind of, like, styles of music that are very subtle, but they're there. And, I don't know. It's pretty broad. I think lots of music.
Going out of the country soon, is that correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we're going to Europe for 7 weeks with band Russian Circles. And we get to go to Russia, and that's a pretty big deal. And so we're gonna go do that, and then come back, two more.
Doing a little West Coast thing before it as well in September.
Yep,
just for like 2 weeks down the West Coast.
Basically, my life's over. It's now this band. Yeah, but that's fine. My life's unimportant anyway. So
how did you all come together?
Well, all right. So Ryan and Brian, who are a guitar player and bass player. Ryan was in 9 Iron Spitfire, Brian was in Botch. They toured together with this band Ink and Dagger. And then after that, both bands split up. I was in a band called Kill Sadie. We broke up, and then we started playing. And we just started this band, and then a few years later, Chris finally came in, and we finally had a solid drummer after a bunch of fucking mishaps. Great people, no problem. But like now we got our solid dude. And then you drove from...
I drove from Nashville, because I only lived there a short time, but I drove from Nashville to Seattle straight. Yep. And then practiced the next day, I think, and I was done.
Yeah, I remember getting a call from Chris, and he was by whatever that river is, by the gorge, Columbia River, and he was like, I just want to call him, say I'm stopping, I got to swim this river. And then like 2 hours later he was there, and then we got drunk, and... Had sex.
Yeah. Well, I'm Chris Common from These Arm Are Snakes, and we're hanging out at Bumbershoot 08, and this is Steve Sneer.
Hi. I don't know if that one works.